Shalom Akim. Yeah, about Shemashah broke a thumb to the like. Yeah, first off, I'd like to give all praise on the glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Rakakadash, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushua, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushua, the water Yahweh Yahushua, for giving me the truth and for giving me the inspiration and motivation to do this lesson, alright? I just want to say Shanya Kabad, God Walla Rakab, Hazakwanyam, Wa Hashalakim, Nawa Shah Yasha Alabayah, alright? Khan, which means double honors unto great millstone, our elders and our apostles of Israel in these times. All right, that's right, man. In these times, man, specifically, especially, man. All right, in these times, man, that's right. All right, I just want to say Shalom, Wa Barakim Labakarim, Shah Yasha Allah. All right, which means peace and blessings to the elect of Israel. So yeah, man, I'm gonna start with first scripture, man. It's the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 14. Verse 39, it reads, It says, wherefore, brethren, covet to prophesy and forbid not to speak with tongues. Yeah, so at the end of the day, what has to be brought out has to be brought out, man. You know, you got to be diligent to know the affairs of your life, man. You got to be diligent to know the state of your flocks, you know. And, forbid not to speak with tongues, man. You know, don't be afraid of these devils. Don't be afraid of the enemy, man. If something you feel like needs to be brought out, bring it out, man. You know, if you got to break things down in another language, then do so, man. Just know that that the Hebrew language is the father of all languages, man. It's the original language, man, the Hebrew, all right? And the Lashon Kadash is the holy tongue, all right, which we speak, okay? So it's very important that we know that, man, all right? And the Hebrew is only for us Israelites, man, all right? There's the book of Ephesians 4:13. It says, till we all come in the unity of faith. Yeah, because there's a scripture where it says, you know, the unity of the brethren. And basically, you know, let me see. I think there's another scripture where it says, give attendance or something like that, you know, so that's another one. Let me see. 1 Timothy 4:13, till I come give attendance to reading, to exhortation, to doctrine, right? So, yeah, man, that's another thing too, man. You know, we got to wait upon the Lord. Yes, Ephesians 4:13 says, till we all come in the unity of the faith and of the knowledge of the Son of God, unto a perfect man, unto the measure of the stature of the fullness of a Mashiach. Yeah, man. You know, meaning you got to have these topics at hand, these topics, you know, that you have. You got to bring it out at the forefront, man. You got to align them. You got to have them measure up, you know. That's what it means, you know. When it comes to the measure of the stature of the fullness of Mashiach, man, meaning you got to align these scriptures with prophecy, man. You got to have everything correct, man. All right, you got to be teaching and preaching this word diligently and sincerely, man. And not for vainglory, man. You know? So, yeah, man, try to not waste your time with these folks out here, man. Because they don't know too much, man. Try to, you know, use your time perfectly and diligently, man. Use your time correctly and wisely, man. You know, and like it says here in verse 12, for the perfecting of the saints, man. That's right. All right, that's what it's truly about, man. All right, because it's about the elect, man. We want to be perfected, man. You understand? And that's what's coming, man. Mercy and protection is coming to Israel, man. You know, meanwhile, these 2/3 niggas, all they pray for is this, you know, the next new car or just money and riches and carnal possessions, man. Meanwhile, but the elect, they're praying for mercy and protection. Meanwhile, the elect is praying for mercy and protection, you know, for faith, you know, for needful things, man, that are definitely needed in these last days, man, these end times, man. So as you could clearly see, man, we're in the end days, man. We're in the end of days, man. All right, so we gotta constantly put in that work and diligently and do it diligently, man. We gotta diligently put up these videos, man. You gotta diligently and constantly put up these videos, man. You gotta diligently seek the Lord, man. Seek the Lord 10 times more, man. All right. And this was truly about, man. All right. Gotta understand, your mind has to stay occupied in prophecy, man. You know, can't falter. You can't go back, man. You can't fall back in this truth, man. There's no backpedaling in this thing of ours, man. All right. You can't be doing that shit, man. All right. I'm gonna start from 11 and read on down to 16. It says, and he gave some apostles and some prophets and some evangelists and some pastors and teachers for the perfecting of the saints, for the work of the ministry, for the edifying of the body of Mashiach, till again it reads, till we all come in the unity of the faith and of the knowledge of the Son of God, which is Yahweh Shah, right? It says unto a perfect man, yeah, just like he is, a man without sin. When he walked on earth 2,000 years ago, it says, unto the measure of the stature of the fullness of a Mashiach, that we henceforth be no more children, tossed to and fro and carried about with every wind of doctrine by the sleight of men and cunning craftiness, whereby they lie and wait to deceive. Yeah. All right. So these men are in the dark, man. But what, Israel is the light of the world, man. These devils, they're in the dark, man. So they lie and wait to deceive, man. All right. Their works are done in the dark, meanwhile Israel's work is done in the light, man. Our light is shining forth. The scripture says, let your light so shine, man. Any man that walk in darkness hateth his brother, man, like the scripture says, right? But yeah, all right, meaning your mind is not occupied in prophecy, man. You're in the dark. You working hand in hand with the wicked, on the left hand side, Satan, Esau. You dwelling within, the tents of wickedness. Here it is, you putting out all this witchcraft, this sorcery, this enchantment. It's nothing but darkness, man. And you people, you hate us, man. Because all your works are out of flesh and ours is of the spirit. So it's the spirit versus the flesh, and yeah, the flesh is constantly at war with the spirit. These devils, they can't wait to go to war with the saints, man. They always want to go to war. They've been wanting to go to war with Jake, man. They always, it's always been that struggle in the womb since the beginning, you see? So these devils, man, they have had that perpetual hatred for Jake, man, and they continually have it, all right, until they be destroyed, I guess, right? But yes, but speaking the truth in love may grow up into him in all things, which is the head, even on Mashiach Khan. It says, from whom the whole body fitly joined together and compacted by that which every joint supplieth, according to the effectual working in the measure of every part, maketh increase of the body unto the edifying of itself in love. Yeah. So it's all about the edifying of the body, man. All right. This is 1 Timothy chapter 4, and hey, that's the spirit. I mentioned this too, and I got it written down. That's the spirit. But yeah, 1 Timothy 4, and I'll start at 13. It says, till I come give attendance to readings, exhortations of doctrine. Hey, it's like spirits are the process subjects of the prophets, man. Because the prophets are gonna give attendance to reading, man. All right, and as you see, brothers out there with their Bibles, man, teaching word, got their garment on. Some brothers might have a staff. You might see brothers with a staff, with a belt, a girdle about their garment. Like the scripture says, gird up your loins. That's why we, brothers wear their girdles and stuff. They put on a girdle, like a leather belt or whatever it may be, custom made or whatever, right? But what? It's according to Israel, man. All the things we wear, it's Israelite customs. It's Israelite clothing, the garments we wear, the fringes we have, right? So that's the point. It says, Khan says, neglect not the gift that is in thee, which was given thee by prophecy, both the laying of the hands. It says, with the laying on of the hands of the presbytery, meditate upon these things, give thyself wholly to them, that prophet may appear to all. Khan, it says, take heed unto thyself and unto the doctrine, continue in them. For in doing this, thou shalt both save thyself and them that hear thee. Yeah, so this is what it's truly about, man. It's about continuing in the doctrine that you've been taught from the beginning, especially brothers that have been, raised up in GMS, like brothers that have been, that woke up to being, in a great millstone camp, that left the world behind and joined a great millstone camp. Not brothers that, joined IURC and ISUBK and all these other different camps, WFI or, yeah, man. It's not about that, all right? Or GOCC or, whatever, man. All right. WFI, Watchmen for Israel, or even HOI, House of Israel, brothers that haven't joined that camp but joined what? GMS, we'll continue the doctrine we've been taught, because what? We've been taught the 100% truth starting with our elders and apostles, man. All right? This is 2 Peter 1:15. So our job is not to deviate, to stray away from that, man. So we got to continue on that straight path, that narrow gate, which leadeth unto life, man. Not that broad gate, not that broad and wide gate, which leadeth unto death, but we must lean upon Yahweh Shemashah, man, the true names, man. We must, continue to travel and follow that narrow and straight gate, man. All right. So we're going to continue the things we've been taught, the real doctrine, the doctrine of Yahweh, the gospel of peace, the doctrine of life, the ways of life, man, the tree of life. That's what we're going to continue with, man. All right. This 1 Peter 1:5. It reads, and beside this, giving all diligence, add to your faith virtue, and to virtue knowledge. Yeah. So, giving all diligence is is important, man. All right. It's important that we give diligence in this truth, man. Especially brothers that, wasn't watching any camps. They was born into this truth. I'm talking about like brothers, left the world, like I said, left the world behind and, joined the Great Millstone Camp. Like, the Lord immediately woke them up like that, Some brothers, it was different. Some brothers was watching other camps, but if you follow GMS, you're in a GMS camp and you giving double honor, that's a good thing, man. Continue to do that, man. I was raised up mainly watching Great Millstone, man. It's just a beautiful and great thing, man. I feel like Great Millstone does more prayers. They do more praying. They definitely talk about the elect. They talk about the MOTB, the mark of the beast. They talk about everything, pandemics, global pandemic, everything, shutdowns, government shutdowns. Brothers bring out news and prophecies, everything, man. Famine, death, cruelty, pestilence, war, calamity. Brothers talk about everything, bro. Brothers always talking about how, we're not in the time of peace, how we're in the time of war. You got other brothers that talk about the kingdom and certain things we're gonna receive. We got brothers that are into the spiritual power. Brothers that's affiliate. Affiliates of GMS. Affiliate camps out there. You got what you got? Prophets of Babylon, I believe, and then Company of Prophets. So there's camps out there that's affiliated with GMS. Yeah, Company of Prophets, and then let me see, is it Prophets of Babylon or Prophets in Babylon? Let me just put in, I think it's in actually. Yeah, Prophets in Babylon. You got these camps that are affiliated. They watch brothers, I know one brother that I watch a lot from one of them camps. I think he's he's from the Prophets in Israel, I believe, in that camp. So I tend to watch him. I'm gonna look at his channel right now to see if he has anything recently uploaded. That way I could watch it. I usually watch that brother. The brother that is a brother that's part of that camp. I usually tend to watch, and he likes to speak about spiritual power and stuff. But yeah, you got affiliate camps out there, man. Men of Valor, Shepherds of Berea. These brothers was taught by Great Millstone, and they give double honor, man. So that's important, man. I'm gonna end up with this. This is Matthew 5 and 44 through 45. It says, "But I say unto you, love your enemies, bless them that curse you, do good to them that hate you, and pray for them which despitefully use you and persecute you." Yeah, these would be your own people. Which you still gotta have love for your own people, but yeah. Oh yeah, that's the brother that I watch. The brother you call. He's of the Prophets in Babylon camp. He's in that camp. Built to Prevail 144 BA Ba, which means like two, because I guess that's his second channel. But yeah, he does live camp by himself, and plus he's there with the brothers at camp too. So shout out to that, bro. All right. Yeah, so all right. But yeah, this verse 46, "For if ye love them which love you, what reward have ye? Do not even the publicans the same kind?" So like pretty much with that being said, oh, and there's a port strike happening. You know, striking poor workers to return to work Friday as negotiators reach an agreement on wages. Yeah, you know, that's, you know, I guess you still got this going on, and Israel at war too. So there's definitely a famine that's coming, man. So, but yeah, pretty much with that being said, I'm gonna give all praise, all honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushua, Bahashem Rakakadash. Double honor to the apostles and elders of GMS, known as Great Millstone, and peace and salutations to the Bayashada without the house of David. With that being said, DT and the Baba Bull, Kwam Yashar, Shalom. Shalom to the Lord.